Guess what, guys? It's a Drunk Frog, and I got another messed up video. This one has no audio again, as the other one didn't. And this is the second mission from Irish, and it is called Man is Born Under Trouble. It's a fun mission because you get your gatling gun. Last time he did not give it to you, he just kind of ran away. He didn't snipe the guys, he just ran away. So you find him clear off in this like train depot, and you're kind of pissed. So that's all the talk you're really talking about right now. That's you can't hear. So he takes you back to go get the Gatling gun, and it's a relatively fun mission. I gotta split this video up into two separate videos because it was too long. So this one will be where you're just getting up into the mine, like to the entrance of the mine, and the second one will be in the mine. So yeah, Irish is the stereotypical Irish guy in this game. He is just a drunk guy who gets into trouble. I'm not saying the Irish are drunks, just that this game is saying that. So yeah, it's decent. I really don't know what to say. Red Dead Redemption is a decent game so far. Nothing has really stood out. I found out you could get on top of buildings like by jumping on stuff, and yeah, that was a fun little Easter egg I found. Not really an Easter egg, but close enough. Alright, so he's gonna slowly get up to his horse, and then you gotta follow him again. Yay, because we didn't do it enough the last time. But we are relatively close to the mine. So I think they actually just had him run away to get to this point, so you didn't have to follow him again in the previous mission. Clear over here, because he does go clear across the map to this train depot. And while it's still following a guy and a horse, it's better than following a guy and a horse for miles. Well, game miles. And all along, they're exchanging some funny talk, and it's kind of entertaining to listen to. So, once again, sorry I don't have the audio. I don't know why it didn't record, but it didn't, so sorry. Not much I can do about it now. So, yeah, right now you're just going up to a mine entrance where you meet a bunch of bandits, and it's just another keep pulling the left trigger and it'll snap to the guy, shoot him with the repeaters, and yeah. Once again, like, none of the combat parts are really that challenging. I mean, I'm really finding a problem with finding a challenge in this game. The health system would have been a lot better as a health bar instead of just health regeneration, make it so much harder to do, and like make you think a little bit more about what you should be doing right there instead of like just wait a few seconds. So in terms of long-term planning that the GTA 4 or Grand Theft Auto series in general, you know, of making sure you have proper health into just a Call of Duty style health system. So once again, he's telling you you'll stay back here and you go up and fight the guys. So he's kind of being a bitch. It's alright though. What's more fun than shooting people? Actually, I think you're supposed to be stealthy up at this point, but I go up there guns a-blazing because, you know, I'm a man. This, you know, John Marston isn't going to be a pussy. So, just going to run up, steal their ammo. I don't know what those guys... You might be able to talk with those guys. I wouldn't suggest it. I suggest just shooting them. Yeah, so these... These guys come in waves. Like, you won't see all of them at once, and you won't see them all as red dots. I think the red dots are only what you see, or on the same plane as you, or something. Because there's been a few times where there's been like 4 guys and only 2 red dots. Not just here, but when you're clearing out Pike's Basin, for instance, there were no red dots on my screen, but I was definitely shooting at bad guys. So, just keep in mind that, even though the red dots may be clear, there still might be a guy that you don't see. Just be wary. You don't want to be blindsided like that one guy in the previous mission tried to do, but whatever. It's a relatively short fighting sequence here. It's not drawn out. I'd like to see like a big shootout, not just. I haven't run into a shootout yet, where you're out in the open, or you have like a group of guys with you instead of just you. I know in Hanging of Bonnie McFarlane, there's some guys with you, but I don't know. This one I think of the Wild West. I think saloons and getting into bar fights and stuff, which you can do in this game, but there's not a mission about it, which is kind of weird. Once again, I'm only so far into the game. But right here is where I'm going to stop and start the next video. So, alright. See you. Comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see.